Hi guys, this is Hemi, and today we'll be going over YLOC second grade worksheet lesson number 7. Okay, so let's review how to find a pattern. How many pennies have the same value as 6 nickels? So you see, 1 nickel equals 5 pennies, and then 2 nickels equal 10. So you see this pattern? They're adding by 5, but just to make sure, 10 minus 5 will equal 5. So the pattern is plus 5, right? So you just plus 5, which would be 15, plus 5, 20, plus 5, 25, plus 5, and then it will go 30. So you have 30 pennies that equal the same value as 6 nickels, right? So we already gone over this. So today we'll be going over how to read bar graphs and how we use the graph to answer questions. Okay, so we see hours. We see right here hours of playing sports each week, and there's a number of different people, right? And then right here they show the number of hours they played, okay? Number of hours they played. So, number 1, how many hours of sports does Ben play each week? So one box equals 1 hour, okay? So you just count one by one. And Ben right here, he played 1, 2, right? He played 2 hours. Which two children played sports for the same number of hours? Okay, so we look here and we look at the orange boxes, and who here has the same amount of orange boxes? It would be Beth and Ari, right? So then let's count how many boxes they have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we know that they both played 5 hours of sports, right? So it would be Beth and Ari. Who plays sports for the most hours? For this one, we would count who has the most orange boxes, and that would be, who is it? It would be Carl, right? He played the most. Number 4, what is the greatest number of hours spent playing sports? So we know Carl played the most, right? So we just need to count up how many hours he played. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He played, so the greatest number of hours would be 8 hours. Now what is the least number of hours spent playing sports? It would be Ben, right? It would be 1, 2. It would be 2 hours, right? It's very easy. Okay, if we look here, how many books does Ben read each week? Right here, they tell us the amount of books. Right here we have the different people. Well, let's just count how many books he reads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you can just also see by looking to your left, and it would match up 10, right? So 10 books. How many books does Susie and Carl read all together? Okay, so we're adding up how many books Susie and Carl reads. Susie reads 2 books. Carl reads only 1 book. So 2 plus 1 will equal 3. So it would be 3 books. Who reads the fewest book? And if you look at the graph, who has the least amount of blue boxes? It would be Carl again. So Carl reads the fewest books. How many more books does Ben read than Ari? So we have Ben and Ari. We already know that Ben reads 10. He already reads 10 books, right? And Ari reads, let's see here, follow the line, 5 books. So then right here, you would just minus how much Ben reads, because he's reading more books than Ari. It would equal 5, right? So he's reading 5 more books than Ari. Okay, moving on to word problem. Let's try number 2 and 3. Lynn reads 5 books, then she reads 14 more. How many did she read, right? So they're asking for the total, right? So we would do addition here. So she read 5 books and she read 14 more. So we would add this, which will equal 19. So in total, she read 19 books. Okay, let's take out our highlighter again. Okay, 8 people like red. 10 like green. 7 like blue. How many people like red and blue? Okay, so we're looking for how many people like red and blue only. So we have 8 people like red, 7 people like blue. So red plus blue would equal our final answer, right? And so if we plug in our value, we have 8 people who like red, and then 7 who like blue, and then 8 plus 7 will equal 17. So, 15. So, 15 people like red and blue.